South Bend, Indiana. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. To kick off and get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Williams. He's dropped.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Washington. He tries to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
From the gun, the ground game. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Play action, Carr. Throws toward the end zone. Who caught it? Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football true.
And he's in! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his legs, it's Young. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action, C.J. Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Sacked at the 12.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets the back moving. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I guess no run plays involved here. Like 1st and goal, sack. 2nd and goal, sack. This offense, they're going the wrong direction. They got to find some way to get the football out of their quarterback's hands. Throw it to a playmaker. Throw it to the big tight end. Find something besides continuing to go backwards.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting a sack.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. And that, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
And the Terrapins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw one first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Quick give. It's Williams. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out in the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. This quarterback, part of their running game, doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Go. Carr. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. He takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for space. It's Osborne. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Play fake. Carr throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The run inside. It's Walton. Can't get him to the ground. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Walton. All over him immediately.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Carr. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Irish. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Washington. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll move the wide receiver right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he avoids the sack.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Motion from the back. Running inside. It's Walton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown by the Irish. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy that defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Completes it in the middle. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Trying to get started. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Carr. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3 spot on the board before halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Barres. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide left, it's Porter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Irish needing just inches for the first down. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Manning. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Webb. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Look out! Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike through the air for the score. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. The give on the counter. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Carr on play action. Throws to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Air in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the outside. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Quarterback had the matchup he wanted there. He had his guy on a post throw. He knew it was going to be covered, but if you just put it somewhere near his body, let the wingspan go to work, snatch the ball, get a big first down for the offense, you love seeing that from your QB and receiver.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Open space at the 25. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. And big yardage on the return. What a play there. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Throwing, Carr, still looking to his right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll move the tight end. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Osborne. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely.
He's going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the court.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Here come the Irish back on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. They're all over him. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell
They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Carr from the gun on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
Wants to go up top on second down. Time to take a shot. And it's picked off for the third time today. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Hits inside, it's Osborne. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Ollie, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Carr. Left side is Gilbert. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Play action, Carr. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Washington. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back to back.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driven back. And they squelched that play so fast. Can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Tight end now in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. Yes, they worked the math on the sideline, trying to make it a 25-point lead with the 2. Throwing, Carr. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Right side, it's Webb. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been
another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air. It's Carr. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day, but sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Go. 4th down, Carr. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
Catch in the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled about 2 interceptions ago.
Straight ahead, it's Smith. Turning it on!
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Terrapins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Graham. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun on third down, Carr. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Carr turns it upfield. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Makes one man miss. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Throwing, Carr. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. And he throws another interception. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
First and 10.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.